What's up to all the good people? What I want to talk about today is choices. Well, freedom, right? Because a lot of people think we live in a free society. And we don't. You're not free. I'm not free. Nobody's free on this planet that we call Earth in no country. It's not just here in the United States or the Americas. It's all over. Nobody's truly free. And I'm going to explain why I say that in just a moment. We think when we hear the word slavery, we automatically resort back to what they taught us in American school, in United States schools, about the plight of the people from Africa. But it's really deeper than that, the word slavery. Most people here in America, what we call America, get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, repeat. And did you know most people spend more time with the people at work than they do with their own family? Think about it. Usually a workday consists of between 8 and 10 hours a day, right? A commute is usually up to 45 minutes to an hour each way. So that's an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? So then makes the workday anywhere from 10 hours to 12 hours every day. And then you got to come home and sleep. Now, mainstream society tells you that you need 8 hours of sleep. So that's another 8 hours. So that only leaves you 6 hours out the day. Between 6 and 4 hours out the day, 4 and 6 hours, to spend with family. So again, I say you spend most time at work than you do with people at work than you do with your own family. Then we have to pay taxes. And we're not the only country that has to pay taxes, right? So the money that you earn at work isn't even all your money. We have to pay to live here on top of it. Then we get taxed again when we go purchase merchandise at a store. But let me get back to the original topic, and which is freedom. We're not free. And hence why I said choices. We think we're free to make choices in our everyday life. And it would appear so, right? But when you start to think about where those choices come from, or the choices being presented to you, one begins to think, are we really free? Right? So what choices do you really make? Let me explain. If when we go to a store to, let's say, buy clothing, you're only choosing from what they have on the rack. When you go to buy shoes, you're only choosing from what's being presented to you on the walls. When you go to the grocery store, you're only choosing from the products that they have on the shelves. So is that really you making the choice? Or is someone making the choice for you, and out of that you decide which of those I want to have, right? Let me break it down a little bit more. So if you're presented with 3 types of cheeses, if you eat cheese, if you don't, just walk with me, let me land. If you're presented with 3 types of cheeses and I tell you to choose, and you choose one based on your preference, is that really your choice? Or did I choose for you? I want everybody to think about that for a second. It's the same way in everyday life. Even if you go to a car lot and buy a car and you choose the car that you like, again, you're only choosing from choice. You're only choosing from that what has been presented to you. So is that really freedom? Is that really a choice? Or are your choices already given to you by the society that we live in? And again, I'm talking about not just America, the United States. I'm talking about all over the world. Freedom is an illusion. We're not free people. Think about it.